Hello everyone. Let me just get set up here real quick. I hope you guys are having a great Thursday. It's almost the weekend, which is exciting. Okay, here we go. Well, okay. So, if you guys have not seen any of my recent posts, something super exciting happened at Broken Compass Creations this week, and it's that we got a laser cutter, and it's awesome. And I'm going to show you some stuff that I cut out today because I just want to show you like how much I can actually do with this thing. It's insane. But anyway, I should really start with like who I am and everything. So my name's Kayla. I am here with Broken Compass Creations, and here at Broken Compass Creations I sell hand-painted door hangers and signs. I sell art kits, and I do paint parties. In tonight's video we are here to talk all about paint parties. This is something that I really didn't get to when I first started Broken Compass Creations. It was in the middle of COVID, so paint parties were not something I was offering at the time. It is something I'm only starting to offer this month in July, and we're kind of proceeding with caution. So I'll talk a little bit about that. But I did want to come on and just give like a whole rundown of what paint parties are, why you would have one, what all goes into it, and everything like that. Just to give you, I might say paint party and you're like, what is that? So I just want to give you a clear idea of what a paint party actually is and just get into all the details of it tonight. So we're going to do that, but first I want to show you a couple of things that I cut out with this laser cutter because it's so cool. So something I cut out today was this word. I realize it's backwards to you, but it says gather. How pretty. And it's just so cool that you can like cut this out. So I could do any word, any like name, initials, whatever. Like, it is just so stinking cool that it does this. I don't know. I'm just obsessed. It's such a cool tool. But anyway, so I cut this out today. So I just wanted to show you because it's like, there's so many things I can do. And I'll be putting more stuff on my website and testing other things out. But if you have ideas of something like you want cut because you want to paint it yourself or you want me to paint it, either way, contact me because I am like so pumped about this and I really want to just expand and explore what all I can do with the laser cutter. So that was super exciting to cut out today. And another thing I did, this is just a sneak peek of our next kits, which will be coming out Saturday, but I am going to give you a sneak peek because I want to show you something else really cool the laser cutter can do. So what the laser cutter can do is actually etch a design into my piece. So this is going to be a Christmas ornament. So it is, we here at Broken Compass Creations, we are celebrating Christmas in July. If you don't know me, I'm obsessed with Christmas. I love Christmas time. So Christmas in July is just very fitting for me. So we're going to do some Christmas in July crafts and painting things this month. And one of them is going to be this kit, which I'll show you the finished product on Saturday when I come out with them so you can see what I'm going to do on it. But the coolest thing about it is, if you can see, he's etched in the wood, the Santa Claus is. So this is so helpful because it allows you a guide on your blank piece of wood, and it's there so you can see it. So if you were to like paint the whole thing white, you could still see where the etching is, but it's not like so blaringly obvious where it's like a Sharpie line or something. So it's a really nice guide for you. Especially helpful if you just haven't painted very much, you don't feel very confident about painting a door hanger. What a cool thing to have. And in the end, when you're done with it, you really can't see the etched line. So it's super, super cool. I'm so excited about it. When I sell my own painted door hangers, there aren't any etchings on it. This is really more just for like art kits and paint parties that I think this could be really fun to do for people who maybe haven't just painted as much and want a little guide like that. So I'm really excited about this. I think this will be super, super helpful. So anyway, I wanted to show you that with a laser cutter. So today we're talking about paint parties. So first I'm just gonna start out and tell you like what a paint party is. So a paint party is just a night for you to get together with friends or coworkers or family or whoever and paint together. So if you were to book me for a paint party, I would come to you, wherever that might be, and bring all my paint and all my brushes and all these wooden blank designs that you want to paint, everything you need to paint this, and the actual wood all cut out for you, I'll come to you and bring everything. So it's kind of cool because you get to kind of choose where you want to have your paint party and who all is there. It's very customized to you. It's not like an open paint night where anyone could be there. Like, it's you and your people, and it's your designs that you want to paint, and it's where you want it to be, and you get to, bring any food or drinks or anything you want. So it's very like you throwing a party and me just showing up and bringing the entertainment, essentially. So at a paint party, everyone will get their own blank. I'll bring all the paint and brushes and everything, and then I will help you paint your blank. So the cool thing about doing paint parties with me is that I don't require everyone to have the exact same design. I'm pretty flexible about trying to meet what people want to do. So if someone has like a really specific idea of something they want to create or whatever, like, you get to choose what design you're actually going to paint. So that's pretty cool too. It's very individualized. You don't all have to do the same thing. If everyone wants to do the same design, fantastic, we can do that. But if you like go look through my website and you're like, ooh, I love when she made this sign or whatever, we could cut something like that for you, and I can bring my sign so you have an example to go off of as well. So very exciting for paint parties. So that's essentially what a paint party is. Basically, if you want to host a paint party, if you want to be the point person for a paint party, you would contact me and book a paint party with me. And the only thing you're responsible as a host or a hostess is to get the people there. So whoever you want to invite, it's your party. I'm just really coming to bring all of the painting supplies and helpful knowledge, tips, and tricks that I have. So it's really your party. So you would be the host or hostess. So you are in charge of bringing the people. And then the only other things that you really have to do are having maybe like disposable tablecloths. Like if you might want like a table or some tables depending on how many people are there. So some tablecloths to go over your tables, some paper plates to put paints on, and some cups for the water for the paintbrushes. And that's really all you have to do. If you want to have food or drink at a paint party, you are more than welcome. Whatever food and drink you want to bring or provide to your guests, that's totally up to you. So there's no restrictions in that area at all. So that's essentially what a paint party is. It's very cool. And the reasons you might have a paint party. So one, it might just be a fun night with friends. It might be a girls' night or a ladies' night out, or ladies' night in if it's at someone's house or wherever. It could be for a bachelorette party if you want to do something like fun and creative. It could be for like a mom and me party. So I can do paint parties for kids as well as adults. So if you want to do something where it's like a mom and a kid, I can totally do that. Or a birthday party, again, could be for an adult or could be for a child. An after hours office party. So those can be kind of fun if you're, have a certain budget for Christmas or whatever you want to celebrate. You could do a little paint party after work, and I can actually come to your work and bring all the stuff and just do a paint party, somewhere in your office where you have extra space, or in your lobby, or wherever you want to set up tables. It doesn't matter. So an after hours work party can be fun. Along with that, like a teacher party. So if you have a whole bunch of teachers that you're friends with, and you just want to get together and paint, you guys could all paint something for your doors, for your classroom doors, or for your doors at home, wherever, or for your classroom in general. So that could be another great idea. And then the last idea is a fundraiser. So I actually am available to do paint parties for fundraisers. And if you're interested in that, I just encourage you to contact me so we can talk about how it all works. But essentially, if you have some cause or some person you want to raise money for, you can use me as a way to do that. And when everyone goes to pay me for their blank and the service I'm providing for the paint party, I give a portion of that to you for the fundraiser. So it's just a way to raise money by using my services. So that is another option. So if you're interested in fundraising for anything, let me know. I'd be happy to talk to you about what that might look like. And yeah, so that's another cool way to use a paint party. So we have that. I have my little notes here so I remember everything I want to say. Where to have a paint party. So lots of people have paint parties in their homes. It's a pretty simple place to have a paint party. You know, if you're just inviting friends over or whatever, you can do it at your kitchen table or set up some card tables or whatever and just do it in your home. And that's very convenient for people. So a lot of people do them in their homes. You can do them, like I said, in an office if it's an after hours office party. At a school, if you work at a school and you're doing like a teacher party, or you have hookups at a school that we could use a room there. In a restaurant, so sometimes people do paint parties in a restaurant. Of course, you have to have permission from the restaurant. I don't know how well that would work out at this current moment because most restaurants, like, no one's fully open. So I don't know how convenient that would be. But in the future, you can also do them at a restaurant as long as you have permission. Or any sort of like event space. So I know sometimes, like when we lived in an apartment, there was like a clubhouse and you could book the clubhouse. You could like essentially book it, I don't know, rent it, however you want to say it. So if you have some sort of like event space that you could book or whatever around you, that could be an option. Or at a church. So a lot of people have fellowship rooms at a church that they can use something for. So that's another great idea. So there's lots of places you can actually do a paint party. I think the most common is people's homes, but really, as long as we have a place and the people, like, we're good. That's all we gotta figure out. So if you have people you want to invite and a place where you want to do it, that's all you need. And it's perfect. So those are some ideas of places that people do paint parties that might be helpful for you. And the process to book a paint party is, one, you can just contact me if you're interested. If you know that you have a group of people that would want to do it and a place where you'd want to do it, you can just contact me and ask me, hey, I'm thinking about this date or these couple dates for a paint party. When are you free? You're totally welcome to contact me. But you can also go through my website. So if you go onto brokencompasscreations.com, I have a tab that says Learn With Me. And there's a little blurb about paint parties and a little blurb about art kits. And you can read the blurb about paint parties, and then there's a link under that says Learn More, and that'll take you to my availability schedule. And you can actually schedule a paint party through that link. You don't necessarily have to talk to me, and then I will contact you. So you could do either way. You can message me, or you could just go through my website. So once you've booked your paint party and talked to me about what you're wanting, then I will get your information, and typically I set up an event on Facebook, so that way I would invite you to the event and you can invite whoever you are wanting to invite to the Facebook event. And that's kind of how I communicate with everyone in the group. So that's how I do registration, so people have to register for the paint party, and that's how people choose their designs, so I know what designs to bring, all of that type of stuff. So if you know someone who doesn't have Facebook that you're wanting to invite, I can always do it through email as well. So that is not an issue by any means, but most people these days typically have Facebook and use it in those types of ways. So that's how the process essentially works. Contact me, we'll get it set up, and then I'll create a Facebook event and kind of go through there for all the communication to everyone who'd be coming to the paint party. So any sort of design and inspiration people have, or whatever they're wanting to paint, that's a good way for me to know that, okay, everyone has like their designs and I'm going to bring these with me when I come. So, and then once I have that event, you can, invite people into it, and then we can talk about what kind of designs people want to create. So that's essentially the process. So we've talked about what it is, who you would invite, or reason to have one, where you would have a paint party, the process of it all, how to contact me. And I think the fun thing about paint parties, like, why would I do this? Beyond one, it might be to celebrate something, like I said, a birthday, a bachelorette party, something like that. Could be a fun way to celebrate something. And it could just be like a fun, relaxing night out. So if you enjoy being creative or have enjoyed that in the past, this could be a great fun thing for you to do. If you want to push yourself outside your comfort zone and try something new, maybe you've never painted before and you think it could be fun, or you're willing to give it a try. It's just a fun thing to do, and I'm there to guide you. So you don't have to have any experience painting. Like, these really aren't the hardest things to paint, especially when I have the design etched in there for you. It's essentially like a paint by number by that point. So I can walk you step by step through how to do it. And if you're someone who's very independent and knows what they're doing, I don't have to walk you step by step. You can just go for it, and that's totally okay too. Like, I'm there to meet the needs of the guests, and some people might really want close instruction on how to do something, and some people don't. They just want to go for it themselves, and that's totally fine. So that is essentially why someone would have a paint party: to celebrate something, to have a fun night, to be creative, to try something new, to hang out with friends. So yeah, that is essentially what the whole paint party gig is. And then for details of just how much it costs and everything like that, it is $25 per person for a paint party. And I've adjusted how many people I require to be there due to COVID, so to make it smaller groups. And because we're still in this COVID time, you are more than welcome to set up the tables in a social distancing type of way. You can even do a paint party outside and set it up where people are, social distanced and people are wearing masks or whatever. Like, I want you to feel comfortable in it, so that is, of course, welcome if that is what people want to do. But it is $25 per person, and if you are in my area, so I live in Lafayette, Indiana, so if you're in the Tippecanoe County area, or you're going to have your party here, I just require you to have at least 5 people there. And if you have 5 people, and then you're the 6th person, and you're the host or hostess of the party, you get to paint for free. So that's exciting. If you have the if you have the minimum requirement of people, and you're that extra one, you get to paint for free. Or you can choose someone who can paint for free, whatever you want to do. You can gift it to someone else too. But so that's kind of exciting. That's a fun thing to do. So if you're in my area, this Tippecanoe County area, it is 5 people at least required. It's $25 per person. If you were in a neighboring county to Tippecanoe, it would I would require at least 8 people to be there. And then if you're the 9th person, you get to paint for free. So that's cool. And then if you're like in the Indy area, that's probably as far as I'll go. I require at least 10 people to be there. And if you're the 11th person, you get to paint for free. So that's kind of cool. Hi, Christiane. My best friends are watching. So that's essentially, I think, how everything works. Hopefully I explained it all clearly. And the minimum is the minimum. If you have more people, that's totally fine. I know some people for fundraisers too, they have like a lot of people. There's no cap on the amount of people you have. I would just need to know in case there is quite a large number. I might need to bring some extra help for a paint party. So that is all the deets about paint parties, how it works, what it is, how to book one with me. If you have other questions, please feel free to message me. I'm happy to talk to you about any questions you might have or any designs you might want to paint. So yeah, feel free to message me about that. But I am currently taking bookings for paint parties, so you can look at my schedule on my website, like I said, or you can just contact me. I'm happy to do so either way. So I'm really excited to finally get to do paint parties, and I just can't wait to do one. So if anyone wants to do a Christmas in July paint party, I feel like that would be a good one in July. So, just hint, anyone who wants to do that. My grandma's watching. Hi, Grandmama. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to message me. And I also want to remind you, tomorrow is the last day to buy my current art kits. So if you don't live locally and you want to paint with me virtually, I do sell art kits every 2 weeks, and I do Facebook Lives on how to paint them. I do painting tutorials. So my 2 art kits for sale right now is this cute little fish. And I'm going to paint this one live on Facebook, so I'll give you a tutorial. It has a nice blue to green ombre, which I'll teach you how to do, make it nice and seamless. And you even get a sponge pouncer to do these little perfect polka dots. So you get all the paint, all the brushes, and the wooden blank to paint. So fun. And this can be a really cute one for kids too. So that one is a kit, and my other kit is this Hey Y'all. And I'm going to be teaching you how to do this shiplap look, how to do these flowers, and originally I was going to give you the cutout of the words and I'd show you how to put them on, but because now we have the laser cutter, I can actually etch the words into the wood, so it would be similar to this Santa Claus, but you would have it etched in. So then you just paint in it. So it's like a stencil that you just paint in. So cool. Christiane said, would you ever bring back some of the older designs for the paint kits? If someone is interested in an older design for a paint kit, message me and I might be able to bring some back. I don't typically like keep them going for longer than 2 weeks, just because it would be a lot of kits to keep track of all the time. But if someone's interested in doing one of my older paint kits, let me know, because I would probably be more than willing to do it for you, to put it together for you. So just let me know. But yeah, these are my 2 current ones being sold, and the Hey Y'all will just be etched on there. So it's a really easy way to paint it and have the beautiful words on it. I realize that this is backwards in the video, but it does say Hey Y'all in cursive. And yeah, just a cute one. This would be such a cute one to put on your door. So anywho, these are the 2 that are currently being sold. And if you haven't seen any of my recent posts, aka last night, I posted a really fun, exciting post, and I'm doing a Christmas in July giveaway. So my giveaway is going to be this cute little reindeer tangled up in Christmas lights. Isn't he adorable? This is one of my absolute favorite Christmas door hangers that I've ever made. I just think he's the cutest thing ever. So if you want to win this door hanger and some other Happy Mail that I'm gonna throw in there, that's a surprise, you find my post from last night. It's me holding this door hanger with this background and everything, and all you have to do is comment your favorite Christmas tradition, and that gets you entered for the drawing. So it's only gonna be 1 week, so next Wednesday I'll be drawing the name for the winner of this door hanger and some other Happy Mail. So spread the word to anyone who might want to win a free Christmas door hanger, because it's gonna be out there for anyone to enter. So, and all you have to do is comment your favorite Christmas tradition. So easy. We're just spreading all the Christmas cheer with this giveaway. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great rest of your Thursday and a great weekend. Like I said, if you have any questions as far as paint parties go, or art kits, or any custom design orders, or anything you want to do, please message me. I'm more than happy to talk to you about it. And yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye, y'all.